And good evening everyone who is watching the stream already arrives on air. We don't have much time tonight, but let's still play DayZ, even though again it's going to be a very short one. Apologies for not being able to make it back to online gaming in time. So yeah, only me to blame. Some procrastination, some disorganization, and things like that. You end up with actually with things like that. You end up actually properly getting late everywhere. Okay, so this guy or gal yesterday managed to destroy a car. So let's see if that car's still there. That's what we're going to do. Gonna get ya. Welcome, man. Yeah, I have. It's still pristine. And yesterday I picked up the leggings, but my chainmail still ruined. Look at the state of stamina of this character. But the character is actually, well, I mean, this gun's 3, this 3. The backpack is 15. Let's see how much it adds. Yeah, it adds quite some. 5, yeah. 11 kg. 11 kg. The chainmail weighs. And like, there's nothing in the pockets pretty much. There's less than 2 kg in the pockets. It's actually sort of a miracle that it has any pockets whatsoever. Yeah, the jacket. I lost the jacket very early. So let's see. I don't want to stay on the road. That's how I mean, not that's how I tracked the guy yesterday. The guy left bodies on the road. If he was more careful, I would have never actually even suspected him being around. So yeah, when you see like the traffic event, they usually happens on the roads, and people use roads to travel. So when you see a traffic event and you want to loot it, just get rid of all the zombies somewhere away from the road. Something kind of look bright in here. Wait a second, in these trees. Nice spot. A nice spot to hide things. Though might be visible from that field. Depends on how the game would render it through the trees. Okay, I kinda left the road. No, I can't see it. Yeah, I can, that's the lumberman. So I'm still sort of following the road to take a look at the car, if it's still there, that we got turned over yesterday. So So if it's still there, I'm kind of curious. And in which state? Did I just hear a bear or a zombie? Yeah, yeah. I heard the deer, but then on top of it, there was something a little bit more worrying. That's the lumber mill. The lumber mill surrounded by zombies. That's actually normal, but am I moving that slow for them to spawn on this side? Onafton, welcome, good evening, nice to see you. Still here, man, still here. Still streaming. Though, yeah. Yesterday and today, well, I mean, it's a weekend. It's a weekend. On Saturdays and Sundays, I usually don't get a lot of time to stream. So, but today it looked like I kind of could maybe find a little bit more time. But, yeah, I managed to screw it all up. And now we have just a little bit. Yeah, well, we are sort of kind of getting a little bit cold in chainmail, especially considering that our chainmail jacket is completely ruined. Doesn't work like armor, doesn't work as armor, doesn't work as insulation. Yeah, there is a bear. By the way, the leggings offer actually high insulation. The coif offers like medium. Hand dissing kinda happens, yeah. I cannot quite catch why and when, but it happens. But it feels like not that often. So yeah, I haven't had it. I had one pretty annoying not that long ago, but before, and like very recently, it was sorta kinda okay. So in general it's been okay. I cut only one, and it was sort of annoying. Do I have a spare magazine for the Desert Eagle? Do I have a magazine even in the Desert Eagle? Yes, I have. They are waiting for me at the car. Can you imagine? What? Who are they after? the scope is in bad shape. What's he doing? Yeah, it usually happens when something like that happens. So nothing's missing. Yep. Okay. Then I didn't expect that. A change of plans. Give me a second, please. Yeah, we were going to be raiding a base. Yeah, we wanted to raid the base, but we, well, ended up being a little bit late. That always happens to me when I get when I spend too much time preparing, and then maybe even procrastinating a bit. Okay, bear with me, people. Slight change of plans. Gonna get you. If you can jump in, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. I'll figure out things. I can figure out things on my own. But if you can jump in and to help me with the car, that'd be great. So just give me a second. I understand that, yeah, it's a little bit too late, and plus internet issues are always there. Okay, I'm not showing another car, but I'm at the car. So tell me, gonna get you if you're going to jump in. If not, then I'm leaving without you. 15 seconds. Okay, I'm at the car. Let's watch some clips while we are waiting for gonna get you. So we are still playing the game, but we are watching some clips. That's actually a very related clip, by the way. That's pretty much GTA in DayZ. It happened to me only once. Other people attacked me when I was driving, and then, well, that's what happened. Yeah, I didn't even have a gun in my hands. So, but their mistake was that they thought that I was dead, and I wasn't. Okay, gonna get us here. I'm not showing you the car location for now. Oh, I cannot close the... Yeah, and now I can. Let's see if I can get inside. I cannot get inside from this side. So let's see if I can get inside from this side. Just bear with us. Change seat. Yep, here we go. Gonna get you jump in. And we are leaving. Oops, I'm moving. Just a second, I have one. I forgot about that one. Wait a second. There is a plug. You put one in. And where's mine? I left mine somewhere. Okay, just bear with us, people. Okay, let's close the hood. Let me get through this side. See. Let's see if we can start it. For me, it's working. Crap. Okay, let's get out of here first. Let's first get out of the secret place. Careful. Almost out of here. Just don't want to show the car hideout on stream, but be back with the image pretty soon. Just 1, 2, 3. Here we go. The image is back. It's a little bit too loud. Apologies. I was kind of trying to handle a little bit too many things at once. So Ganagechi is here with me. He is going to help me a little bit if we don't get him killed again. So again, I kind of asked him to help. I would have done it myself, but that would have taken a little bit more time if everything goes according to plan. The plan would take quite some time. With Ganagechi, of course, way less time. We just got to move. Okay, the last time, the previous car that you just saw upside down, I ended up turning over, just making a turn, and not even like a really sharp turn. It was around like 30, not 30, like I don't know, maybe 150 degree angle. Oh, okay. Nothing really special.
Gonna try again.
Try again what?
How many cars are we gonna have upside down?
Trying my best here, trying my best. And by the way, it even happened on an asphalt road, not on like some dirt road with bumps and whatnot. It was a pretty smooth, good asphalt road. But if we get this one turned upside down, then I'll maybe just Just despawn all of them. Okay. So this car we have back in working condition thanks to Ganegechi again. He found the radiator today when he was on his own playing, not with me. As you may know, that's a convoy. Wait, that's not supposed to be there. Or is it? I don't remember. Okay, doesn't matter. We gotta move. So I don't play really almost never without streaming it. So Ganegechi managed to find the radiator and bring some water for it on his own. Crap. Okay, that was close. The car feels a little bit sluggish. Maybe there's something with the wheels. We'll figure that out later. Feels like it doesn't have enough power. At the speed it should be going up not really a steep hill very well, but it feels sort of kind of slow-ish and sluggish. Considering that yesterday I actually drove it without the radiator for quite some time. Then fixed it, of course, because I had the blowtorch. Hey, do not drift. Lost traction for a second. Okay, these ones are my bane here. Don't get shot, don't get shot. People are always in Polyana, even on completely empty servers. So, the last time we, by the way, traveled with Ganegechi, we got shot. But it was pretty much, guy was ahead of us, head-on collision course. I even tried, for a second contemplated maybe like running him over, but that would have resulted in us probably crashing the car, so... But he was shooting pretty much in our faces and then in our side. Swov, good morning, welcome, welcome. Grab, stop, back. Wrong turn. Got to remember the right road here. Do not overload the engine. The engine got enough yesterday, running without any cooling. Careful here. It's not where it happened the last time, but this place feels like it might have happened here. It might happen here. Just turning the car upside down without even doing any sharp turns, any like extreme or not in extreme, any maneuvers. Pretty much just driving. I heard the fox, but then there was something else. The doggy was strange that met me at the upside down car. That doggy like was sorta kinda scared. Maybe because he was alone. Yeah, maybe because the pack. He lost the pack. Maybe they're only brave when they have a pack. But there's more than one of them. Okay. Okay, that's where it happened, on this road, this segment of it. That's the car. Okay, you might want actually to leave just in case it results in me dying. Okay, now let's try to do it. I brought this car here to try to push this car back on its wheels. And that's pretty much it. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Almost gonna get you overrun. Things like this can be very dangerous. Okay, you take it and you hide it. And I'm going to hide mine. Yeah, it might be hard actually. Yeah. Need a push. And here we go. So we rescued the car. I hate losing cars because of just glitches. I hate like things like that. So Ganagechi is going to hide the car somewhere, and I'm going to hide this one somewhere myself. So we pretty much managed to do it in this less time than like 30 minutes. That's extremely fast. Okay. I'm going to hide it at a different place, so not where Ganagechi going to hide it. I'm just following him for now, but that's just temporary. That's Yazurov. So I'm feeling myself like we are playing GTA here. Place. There was a place that I could use. A couple actually places. To be honest, don't really want to go that far. Oops. So gonna get you save this car for me today, for us, and the idea was to use it to rescue another car. For me, at least, the idea has. Oh crap, that's not good. Well, no, that's not the place I remember, but maybe it's even better. Maybe it's even for the better. Doggies are still following us. Yeah, we can 100%. Yeah, it's just I'm pretty much all for it. Absolutely 100% for it. So I don't like this place. It's not what I expected it to be. So let's go somewhere else. And we can do it earlier. My problem is that I'm sort of kind of a little bit too disorganized for that type of stuff, unfortunately. So Offlond, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. So yeah, Kanafton, of course, we can do it. We will do it. Just got to figure out how. We don't need to wait till Christmas. Actually, if you want it tied up to some event, then what's gonna be Halloween. The next one is actually oh crap. Next one's actually Halloween. No presents though, but at least it's an event. Okay, I don't like this at all. I won't be able to get out of this if I go down here. But we can do it for now. We can do it the easy way. Too many, not just too many rocks. These cars, they don't really drive well on the slopes. So we can do it sort of kind of the risky way. But that risky way actually works. I forgot there was a freaking piece of wood in front of me. Freaking fallen tree. How do I get... There's a rock even. Oops. Yeah, there is... Sorta kinda. Almost there. If not these rocks, it would have been perfect. Okay, I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it forward. Maybe we could get just over this fallen tree. Oh yeah, we could. 100%. Just don't want to leave the car on the fall. Okay. Now what? There's a rock. I push it just off of it like this. Okay. That'll do. Just move it a little bit forward and it'll be invisible. But we cannot move it a little bit forward because... No, we can. A little bit up and a little bit forward. Like this. Oh. Take the spark plug out. Let's leave one of the magazines in the car. The one that's damaged. Yeah. I don't need to have both with me. The spark plug I took. Okay. So it's almost like a super perfect spot. Look at this. Like, don't think I ever looked in those trees running past this place. Well, it's a little bit visible from this side of the road. But a little bit. It'll do for now. So, since we are done with this character, let's go to another one again. There's the character in the south that I wanted to... In the north, sorry. Sorta kinda in the north. That I wanted to play with for a little bit. Since we don't really have a lot of time. So we could just... I don't know, move around a little bit. Just move around a little bit. We managed to get together. Not just that. Let me actually list everything in order. First, in 30 minutes, we managed to confirm that the upside down car was still there. Then we managed to get together, I and Ganagecha, and drive to the turned over car. Then we managed to turn it over just with one car hit, turn it back to the wheels. Using another car, we drove to there on. So, and after that, even managed to like jump each in different cars and hide them in different places. Which is sorta kinda insane for 30 minutes and easy. I mean, usually if you don't have really a goal, then if you start, for example, if you start a new character, you would need like 3-4 hours to play to achieve something. But if you're a pro and you know things, and you are actually ready to sorta kinda achieve goals, if you're ready with your goals, then yeah, you can pull off something impressive in just very limited amount of time. Yesterday I killed a guy and turned over a car, killed a guy, and stole another car, all in like a little bit more than an hour. So today we saved the car in a little bit more than an hour, in 30 minutes, just in 30 minutes. So yeah, when you don't have time to play games, when don't have time to play DayZ properly, you just find ways to play it really, really fast. You're ready with your goals. Maybe you can achieve something. Maybe you could achieve something. Okay, I'm just getting this character a little bit drier. A little bit all too wet. And now we got to eat and drink all that stuff. That's from that character, that guy that we killed yesterday. Is the sound still lowered? Yeah, the volume's not there. I don't want to run around with all these foods in my pockets and with an empty stomach, so let's consume this first. Takes time. Can I get you? Thank you very much for your help. Thank you very much. Thanks to you. Only thanks to you. It was like 30 minutes. It's a record. It's pretty much a record. Something as meaningful as driving to a car, fixing it, and then driving away on 2 cars. Yeah. $20 minutes. Yes, even 20 minutes. So that's what DZ professionalism really is. But again, it's actually a smart thing to move fast in DZ. Happens, not a big issue. Not a big issue whatsoever. I'm curious what this character has. I kinda forgot. I haven't played this guy for like a day and I've forgotten what he has. Single chambered Saiga, that's damaged. A Mosin, not loaded, with a broken scope from the guy yesterday. We haven't eaten all the foods, we still have more. That's dog food, no? That we are not eating. So this pistol, it's working. It's one that's working. This. The hot bar wasn't ready for some reason. Okay, the pistol's loaded. Good to see. This pistol loaded. Good to see. What else? What else? The rest pretty much we don't really need at this point. What we need a magazine for Saiga that one of my other characters actually has. Okay, that I'll deal with later. There's a lot of shotgun shells, like 3.5 stacks. Mosin rounds that we need to actually open and load the Mosin, because that would be stupid to run around with not loaded Mosin, having a box of ammo in our inventory. Okay. Okay, don't need this magazine 100% full. The Desert Eagle is, yeah, magazine-less, but with one round inside. Well, wait a second. Is it really oil shell? No, it's really just one round. Okay. I'm at the camp here where I killed the guy yesterday. I don't like looting one place over and over, but since we're here, let's do it, because why not? Okay, that's something I don't need. Combat gloves, soaked. Ah, somebody left this in here. Mace. Yeah, gonna get you, I know, right? Okay, I'm not seeing zombies, but they seem to be sorta quite often absent from this place. Well, if I die here, it'll be like a perfect circle. Somebody left this in here. I think I can hear zombies. Yeah. Just looking around. Yeah, this scope's just more of a confusing device. Two army pouches of the same type, cool. No, I mean, we could do it earlier. We can do it earlier. The main problem is, like, pretty much me. For example, today I really wanted to start earlier and play properly. And yeah, ended up just... ended up pretty much, instead of earlier, being super late. Okay. I'm not changing my clothes, I like them. So that's the one I think I didn't check. Yeah, somebody been through this place very recently. It's looted. It is properly looted. Loot on the ground here. But the zombies seem to be all present and accounted for. So maybe it happened like, I don't know, an hour ago, 2 hours ago. I think the majority of the loot would stay like for 2 hours at least, maybe even 4 hours. I gotta check the XML files or the loot database by WOBA for the loot despawn times. Different types of loot, different things despawn in different amount of time. So yeah, gonna get you. Well, I mean, that's pretty much how I play just now all year long. But yeah, as far as well, I mean, it's October already, right? Going to get easier closer to the end of the months, I suppose. Jonathan, if you are still here, if you're still watching, just the best way to get to me is through either Twitch whispers, Twitch DMs, or on Twitter. So the difference between Twitter and Twitch for me is that Twitter goes straight to my phone. I'll be able to see it immediately and answer. Twitch for some reason doesn't produce any push notifications. And Twitch I'll see only when I get to my PC. So but yeah, every day I go to Twitch, every day my stream, so I'd see it one way or another. $28C, no, it's dropping here, it's dropping. Yesterday we actually had, day before yesterday I think at this time, we had pretty good weather on Saturday, but unfortunately had to stay at home. Today it's been raining and like, well, around maybe 14. For me it would have been perfect if not the rain. That I don't like. Lumber mill. The second time I'm here tonight, but I'm going to skip it like exactly like the first time. So yeah, so since it's a lumber mill, people actually build bases here. Sometimes just in one of the garages, sometimes something larger. Not that often, but it happens. Gonna get you. Thank you for your great help and your actually what's the right word I'm trying to remember? Your professionalism, your ability to act on very short notice. And yeah, you have a good one. Thanks to Gonna Getcha, we actually saved the car that yesterday I turned upside down. Getting the keys. Well, I mean, that kinda is a common thing. Nothing special. But no, that's really like, some people would brag about like killing 15 players in an hour. I would brag about just taking a car, driving to another car, getting it back on its wheels, driving away in 2 cars in just 20 minutes. I'll be bragging about that. I know that's an opening. So this character, he kind of wasn't supposed to go that far inland. Well, inland, that far south. And I think after that, we will return him back to the north, where he belongs. Not hear any bear. The deer are still here. The bear, not so much. And the doggies. The doggies were here. One was around the car. That one I killed. But then another pack, I think, spawned somewhere over there in the woods. And started howling. But never gotten to us. Lumber mill. Well, it's not a lumber mill, it's like logging operation for that lumber mill. That zombie got confused. That I don't mind. So, haven't seen, by the way, heli crashes in a while. Like several days ago, like maybe a couple of weeks, more than a couple of weeks, I think ago, the Knight of Livonia character caught 3 convoys in less than 2 hours, I think. So that was sort of a little bit insane. So, but, well, after getting those 3 convoys, I actually haven't seen, I don't think I've seen a single heli crash. This would be actually even a better spot for the car. And it's not that steep. Because here it's super steep. You don't want to leave your cars in places like this. So, here it is, waiting for me. And what this character needed? Only one thing from this car. This magazine. Well, I mean, damaged, we'll fix it. Not a big deal. Let's just take it. And get rid of the things we are not going to need on this character. Just because why not? This I'm keeping just in case. And this, of course, I'm keeping just in case. Not that I need this loot, I don't. It's just to avoid dropping it on the ground. Oh, hello there. That's like super tempting, but I don't have a scope. But that's like, I mean, okay, the scope on my Mosin is like just a piece of crap, so we can just leave that. And kinda pretty much we didn't have a scope. So, and we are not having scope again. That's it. The Mosin I don't need, not a big deal. The blaze though, that's a different deal. That's a totally different deal. With my strange ability to hit people, yeah, in the head, but hit them in the least important parts of their bodies. Like, for example, in case of the head, that would be like earlobes or something. Oh, look, that's water. So, with my ability to do things like that, the double shot that Blaze can offer, even though it's unfortunately been, well, it was nerfed quite some time ago. It's important. At least maybe one of the bullets would hit an earlobe and another would hit a little bit to the side. Okay, now let's fix the gun. I have enough of gun cleaning kits. Don't want this to jam. Wait, this is damaged. You go in. Gonna get fixed with the rest of the rounds when the magazine gets fixed. Perfect, let's open another box. So now it's time for this character to go back to the coast and maybe find a big scope. Big good hunting scope. Almost say big beautiful hunting scope on the way back. Okay. That's some firepower. Close quarters, but that's firepower. That's going to be my, well, sidearm, I guess, if I ever find a magazine for it. Oh yeah, this character's sorta kinda geared again. But it's time for me to run. Unfortunately, as I told you guys from the beginning, this was going to be a super short one, and there's only one person to blame, me. I kind of sort of screwed up my free time today, so not going to promise anything about tomorrow. I hope it just works better tomorrow. So don't leave the channel yet. There's quite some viewers. I can see you people. Don't leave, please, because we cannot just stop it and cut it off completely. We'll have to find somebody to read. But first, gotta say thank you to all the people watching on YouTube. Thank you. Please leave a like if you like this video. I think saving a car in 20 minutes deserves a like. Subscribe for more of stuff like that. Gryffindor, welcome. Thank you for jumping in, and thank you. So leave a comment on YouTube. It all kind of helps. And Twitch people, thank you for watching on Twitch. Ganagecha, Kanafton, Boflond, Gryffindor. Thank you people for jumping in. Who I missed? Swov. Was Swov here? I think Swov. Yeah, Swov was here. Swov was here. Swov. And the lurkers, thank you for lurking. And now give me please a second to find somebody to raid. We gotta raid somebody, and we will. Just a short second. Just a short second. Did I raid this person? The name seems familiar. Just give me a second. They're playing unofficial. That's why I actually got attracted to their channel. Swov, yep. Just a sec. Okay, there's a person playing official. Fresh start on Xbox. Let's see if we can raid them. I've raided them before, but not that often. Yes, we can. The chat's not limited. They're actually currently approaching a heli crash. The link's in my Twitch chat, or it's going to happen automatically if you stay in the Twitch chat. I will see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night.